December 30. And tomorrow is the last day of December. And I wake up this morning and I wanted to go out to get my hair done. As you can see, my hair is messy. And I just feel sad. I don't know what this feeling is, but I take a shower, wash my hair, and I said I'm going to the hairdresser, get my hair curl and everything, because I like wash my hair myself. There is this coach in Jamaica that I know, and they know me. And yesterday, my mind just run on him, and I just text him and say hello. How you doing, Mr. G? How you doing? We haven't spoke a long time, and we have a conversation, on a very long one. And he sent me some message, and when I said to him, we haven't spoken a long time. We haven't spoken a long time. And he said, it's a reason why your mind run on me today, because I was talking about you. I was talking about you, and I was saying, oh, them as a coach have it very hard, because there's a lot of the kids have talent, but they need proper parenting, you know, and they try very hard to work on the kids them, to help them. And this is something that it's on my mind all day, all morning. As a black woman, and I've been through a lot of struggles in my life, and people wouldn't understand if I tell them some of the things that I've been through in my life. And they maybe see me now and said, okay, life is perfect with she or whatever. No, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than where I've been through and what I've been through. As a single mother raising my kids from an early point in my life, I decided to make serious sacrifice as a parent. And a lot of us did not bargain, like myself, to have kids. But as a single mother, I make up my mind to put effort and love into my children. And it makes me feel sad inside that I never feel that love growing up. I never grew up with my mother. And that's not what make me feel sad, but it make me feel sad inside that these kids are out there and they need parenting and they don't get it. These kids are struggling for just some attention from their parents. And as a mother, a lot of them choose to do hair, do nails, buy clothes, most expensive clothes, and leave their kids and go party. They leave their kids and go party at night. And they wake up tomorrow morning, they're drunk and they don't have anything to give to the kids. It's just that on my mind all morning. As a black woman having kids, we have to think that if we don't put out the effort, in our children from a early point of view, it's just gonna keep happening and repeat itself. We have to give our kids the opportunity that we did not get from our kids, and each one teach one. What you did not get from your parents, you have to try your best to do it better for your children. Don't be the parent that neglect your children. Don't do it. I have 4 kids. My husband have 2. So total, I have 6 children. I might not give birth to the other 2, but I consider them mine. And I'm not treating them any less than mine. They have their parents, but they're still a part of me. But what I'm saying is, I remember through my pregnancy, there was no fathers for my kids. And I used to go to the market and sell Orange, Christiana Market, Maypen Market as a young little girl. I got pregnant from an early point in my life. And I decide that I'm going to put out this effort for my kids that I never get for myself. And I conditioned that in my thoughts. I didn't want to grow up my kids in a yard where too much people is. And because sometimes you have your own family saying things behind your back, or your friends them. So I actually grow my kids at home, apart from them going to school, with not a lot of negative around them. Because the negative that is around them helped to put them in somebody else. And yes, you can get it at school. But if you teach your kids them the right thing, they will hang on to it. The next thing you cannot do is disrespect your children, class them, cuss them, trace them, cuss bad word in front of them, talk any out of other things in front of your children. You have to make your kids them respect you as a parent. But first, you have to respect them. And not because you bring them here, you should not respect them. That is how they're going to respect you. And go back to the story that Mr. G was talking about yesterday. I could play his voice note, but I'm not going to do it. He said the reason why I was talking about you, because if every parent was like you, and if every parent was like you, this world would have been a better place. Remember, I grew up very rough without my parents, but I learned and I taught myself parenting. And my oldest daughter is 26. The second one is 24. My son, he fall at the 3rd place. He's 22 in a few days. And then my youngest daughter is 20. So I have 4 kids. And I'm a single mother. Okay? Was a single mother that grew my kids. I decided to make zero sacrifice. It's like I have my kids one after the next. And I realized I was not a lucky person with men. And I decided to cut them all and focus on growing my kids. No man wasn't going to come first. No man. At the point when I was raising my kids, there was going to be first in my life. my children God first, and then my children come after. Because I brought them on this earth, and I want them to be better than I am. And when he said that to me yesterday, it didn't hit me until this morning. I have not spoke to him maybe a year, and my mind just run on him like that. And when he said that to me, it's a reason why your mind run on me. Because I was talking about you today. I was talking about you, what I see in a short period of time. Because my daughter used to run for the school, and she got a scholarship to go to the school to do track and field. And he said that to me yesterday, and it really broke me down this morning, because so many people compliment me on that over the period of time of me having kids. I remember this pastor said, I deserve a Mother of the Year title, because when you look on my children, living with 4 kids as a single mother, and my children them look like that, and knowing that I only have one income coming in from me, and it was not big income, but I make sure my kids go to school. The only time I don't send my kids to school if they are extremely sick. That's the only time. Anywhere the money have to come from to send them go to school, them a go to school. And even if I have to get up and make something put in a them bag for them go to school, and I don't have the money, them a go to school. Them going to school. You have to make sure you send your kids to school, follow up on them schoolwork. I used to take my lunchtime from work and pop up at school, go to the school to make sure that my kids are in school. Nobody taught me these things. I learned them on my own. You have to be a parent to your children and make sure your kids get education, because a lot of our kids that is out there doing evil, taking away people things, killing people, is because they didn't taught right. It have a lot to do with coming from the home. And you can use undecent language and call them a certain words, call them a certain names. None of my kids just said, oh, I call them a certain words. I listen to parents call their kids a shithouse. If anybody don't know what that is, meaning a toilet, a bathroom. I heard that. That make me grieve. Never you do that. Never you call your kids them a certain name. The tongue is very powerful. And when you say things from your mouth, it is damaging to your children. So you have to be careful of the things that comes out of your mouth as a parent. You have to. I understand that sometimes the kids are rude, but as me say, if you teach them from them young, you won't have that problem. I have a son, and that pitney give me zero problem. When I say zero, me mean zero. Some people maybe say, oh, you're lucky you find that one or you whatever. No, it's just how I raise my child. I put effort into it. I put a lot of work to make sure I try to do when them come from school, them dinner, cook, them have them homework. And we lay down on the floor with them and them do them homework. Them even teach me things when I don't know in them homework. Me and them talk, me and them laugh, me and them sing, me and them dance. Me play, me spend time with me kids them. Quality time. Till my kids them say, Mom, anytime me have kids, me no want nobody take care of my children. But you. Well, me can't promise them that, because I want them to teach them kids. But take it as me tell you guys, it is good to put out your best in your children, because they are the future. And stop cuss out your kids them. As a black parent, we have to stop cursing our kids. Yes, they're not gonna make you get angry and you will say things, but wear your words that you're saying to them. Don't disrespect them, because the minute them grow up, it's gonna be okay for them to do the same to you. And when them turn them back and turn to people, a stranger, as close as my neighbor was, my kids never used to go to them house. Me home train my kids them to stay home. Me get them comfort at home the best me can to make them stay home. Me never used to have my kids a run around on streets. No. Anybody who know me, if them say that, that's a lie. My kids them did have to stay home. You don't want to bury them or have them down and boundary them or whatever. But you don't know everybody inside. You don't know what they're going to do. And because of what I've been through as a child, it was terrifying for me to have my kids going all about the place at neighbor's house, because it's not everybody you see on the outside is what they think on the inside. You don't know who is going to molest your children. You don't know. So you want to protect them by keeping them as close to you as possible. Don't have them run around on the street. Don't do that. Okay? Guys, put effort into your kids. Love them. Support them. Don't beat them down on everything them do. Support them. When them come with your ideas, and if you think that it is not okay, put it in a different form. Don't just shut them down and say, no, a foolishness that you do, or whatever. Try to come up with something to guide them in the best way possible. Don't lick them down with everything that them do. Don't do it. You're going to live to regret it. And that's how I feel. I'm going to decide to take up the camera and just speak my mind this morning, because I just feel sad of a lot of kids and how hurt they are. I am hurt because I've been through it. I'm still hurt, but I try to let it go. I've been through a lot as a child, but I'm going to write a book, and a lot of people will see a lot of what I've been through as a child. So, I hope this video find you some form of encouragement as a parent for your child. Support them. Show them love. Encourage them. You know, we black people don't normally get up and say, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. But it's not because I don't say I love you every day. It's what you do. I love you can just be coming from your tongue. But when you show somebody love, it is more meaningful. And the things them that you do, don't get me wrong, I don't tell my kids them I love them every day. I don't. But it's the things them that I do. It shows them love, that I care. So it's not about I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, you must tell them that. But it's the things them that you do. And then when my kids them come to me and say, Mom, what some of my friends them tell me, I am grateful for you as my mother. So I hope this video find you some form of encouragement. I am encouraging my black mothers, my black parents, to just put effort into your children. Bye, guys. And guys, the way how I normally be hard on myself and feel like, is it that me I do enough for my kids? I want to do more, and it's like me just feel like me feed myself into doing more. And now me get the result of my kids them, you know, me get the result that me been working so hard for my kids them for so many years. Me got the result, you know. So you can't plant corn and expect for reap peas. If you plant peas, you are going to reap peas. And how you know that you're doing a good job as a parent? Because people constantly telling you. In your heart, you know that you're doing a good job, or you try your best, you're trying your best. Because you know self-praise is no recommendation. But when people constantly telling you, and years pass and people remember you, who you used to be as a parent and what you used to do as a parent, that is what make you know that you are doing a good job as a parent. That is what make you know. So even if the kids, because you know sometimes kids will get jealous of this kid, me try my best. Don't make nobody jealous of anybody, any one of them to be jealous of it. People know, as Jamaican, people will always say your wash belly get more attention or whatever. Yes, that's your last child. So them tend to always be the baby at some point in time. But that doesn't mean say you're going to give your last child all of the effort and forget about the rest. No, me never do that. Me not do that. You know, if the last child forget attention, then get it. If the first one forget attention, then get it. And if the last one do something that them need to, you know, get a little punishment or whatever, them deserve it. You know? So that no means that I'm going to save the rod and spoil the child. I'm not going to save the rod and spoil the child. But what I'm saying is that you have to make sure when you're doing it, you do it the right way. Doing it, you scold your child the right way. You know, self-thought yourself. Look through things. I could have even watched movie that inspire you or to raise your kids. Read books. Me never used to do that. Me used to watch movie, but never used to, you know. But it's just my gut feelings. It's just nature. Taught me things. Nature of life. Know when something is wrong from when something is right. And you do what is right for your children. So nature taught me things and said, growing up, I would never do that to my child. Or I would never do that to my child. Me watch people use dish towel and beat them pitney. Me watch people use them foot and kick them pitney. Me watch people box down them pitney. Growing up. You know? Beat them bad. So at the same time, me no want save the rod and spoil the child. But you now go do to no extent where you go hurt the child. No do it. No ill treat your child. No murder them with no beating. You understand? When me did much younger, me no know what to do. But me self-taught myself. And the more my kids them grow, and the more I understand how to deal with them. So you grow with them. You have them young, you don't really know how to be a parent, but you grow with them and you grow to love them. You spend time with them. Time is crucial when it comes on to your children. Spend that quality time with them. And that help you to grow, to understand. Me know when my kids them are lie to me. Me know, me study them in a way where me understand them. Like me know what I want that we could do. And if you say I want to do this and I want to, me know what them we do. So nobody not even have to come tell me. Or if them tell me before me understand, me figure say them we do it. So you take time out to study your kids them. And me know what each and every one of them we do from what they want to do. So remember me not have them mind and they can't switch for me. They're not perfect. But my judgmental, me knowledge towards understanding them show me and tell me certain things where who we're capable of doing and what we're capable of doing. So when you spend time with your kids, you will know what they're capable of. But anyway, guys, one love and put that work in your kids. And as I said before, I hope this video find you some knowledge of growing your children. Blessed.